How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. And for this video, we're going to try something a little different. We're going to try Champion of the Week. And Champion of the Week basically is just me going through all the different stats, stars, how to get the champion, the main use of the champion, the different kinds of builds, and my own personal rating with all these things put together. So I think it'll be interesting. I think you guys will like it. So because I talked about her so much last time, I'm going to make this week's champion Rota. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So before we get into the stats, I gotta pull this up. Much better. Alright, so champion of the week, like I said, is going to be Rota. So Rota is a 3-star champion, and her stats are: her HP is 3,881, and Awoken is 4,269. Her attack is 127, and Awoken is 140. Her defense is 120, while Awoken is 132. Her attack speed is 1.55. Her crit rate is 15%. Her crit damage is 50%. Her resistance is 15%. And her accuracy is 0%. Next, we're going to go about the ways of how you can actually get Rota for yourself. So one of those ways is by a rare disc. Another way you can obtain her is by a nature disc, a common disc, or if you really have nothing to do, you could just grind the nature bulking, which also, coincidentally, those were the best ways to go about grinding for your Rota, because rare disc is probably going to be your best shot, while nature demon is probably going to be the hardest to grind for. Alright, now that the easy part's done, we're going to get into her skills, and that will help me further explain what she's used for in game. So, Rota's first skill is Zap. The description of Zap is: shoots lightning at an enemy from a distance, every third attack bounces and hits a maximum of 3 enemies. Her skill bonuses for feeding other Valkyries to her is level 2 gives her damage plus 5%, level 3 gives her damage plus 5%, level 4 gives her damage plus 10%, level 5 gives her damage plus 10%, and level 6 gives her an additional bounce. Okay, on to the second skill, which is Rending Bolt. So Rending Bolt conjures a bolt of lightning to strike a target location, damages enemies, and lowers defense. Her bonus damage is based on her attack speed. Her skill bonuses are level 2, damage plus 5%, level 3, damage plus 10%, level 4, damage plus 10%, level 5 is duration plus 0.5 seconds, and level 6 is duration plus 0.5 seconds. Alright, we're not done yet. The third skill is Twister, which Twister summons a tornado and sends it forward, damages, lowers attack, and pushes back the enemies in its path, minus the bosses like Elder Drake. Her bonus damage is based on attack speed, and her skill bonuses are level 2, damage plus 5%, level 3, damage plus 10%, level 4, duration plus 1 second, and level 5 is cooldown minus 10%. And finally, Rota's ultimate skill is going to be Tempest. It summons a massive gale to aid her allies, raises attack speed, and lowers skill cooldowns of herself and all nearby allies. The skill's cooldown cannot be lowered by its skills. So basically, Tempest can't lower itself, otherwise that would be completely broken. Next, I'm going to be going over Rota's different uses. So basically, Rota can be used anywhere. Long story short, she could be used basically in main team. She could be used in ED. She could be used in... I wouldn't necessarily use her in Steel Widow, but she definitely can be useful there. You could use her in Scenario, you could use her in whatever you feel that you need her in. So with all that in mind, her main use is because of her attack speed. That's why she's able to be used anywhere. That's why she's a great champion. Should definitely be your first 6-star unless you get something completely amazing early game. But she should definitely be your main focus through early game, because she will carry you throughout the remainder of the game. And personally, she was my first 6-star, and I still love her to this day. I still use her to this day. I make sure that she's got great gear on her, and all around, I feel like she's just a staple champion. So next we're going to get into her different builds. So for her gear, I would definitely focus on her attack speed, because that's what every one of her skills is based on. You could do this through rapid set and a second two set, whether it be vital or something like that. I personally use vital. Or you can, I know a couple people that use adept sets and vital sets or keen sets. So it's really up to you. Just make sure that you're really emphasizing that she needs attack speed. She has to have max attack speed, because that's how every one of her skills gets powered up. And for any champion, not just Rota, you want to fully utilize all the skills of your champions. So make sure that attack speed is up, and make sure that you're building her correctly with the correct gear. So don't throw on some crazy stuff because you want to see her attack go up. No, you just want attack speed percentages and anything that'll help with that. So whether it be a substat on your chest piece or your helmet, just max out that attack speed. So without further ado, here's the Champion of the Week rating by me. This is my own personal opinion based on the data that we've collected. So before we get into that, I'm just going to throw in a shameless plug here. So Sick Clothing, they've got some great stuff. All their stuff is designed for gamers. They actually just changed their logo. I don't have a copy of their new logo, but go over there. I'll put the link in the description below. Use code LONE001 to get 15% off. It helps me, and you get some great gear in the meantime. So with that, let's carry on with the video. So the reason I gave Rota the 9.7 is because yes, she's a very great champion, but also she's got a bad typing for Elder Drake 9 and Steel Widow 10. That's why I had to take a couple of points off. But other than that, she's an amazing champ. You should definitely build her. You should definitely 6-star her. You should definitely utilize her for the remainder of your game. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this new segment. I'll be posting one of these every week, hopefully Saturday morning, Friday nights. Other than that, if you enjoyed the video, throw down a like. If you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe. And I appreciate all of you, and see you next time.